Hey, well, I got tagged, and I'm not one to play those, chain lettery types of things, but I thought I'm going to be a good sport and I'm going to do 5 things about me, especially since I found one from ages ago who never even alerted me that I'd been tagged, but I found it the other day. And so here you go, five things about me that you didn't know and probably don't really care if you do now. When you get to the end, you go, oh, is that all it was? Have fun. Bye.
Didn't know I could do that, did you?
Here they are. There they are, having a wonderful
See,
time
this is a
here.
new side. You didn't know that I loved roller skating. Tara knew that I loved roller skating because there's someone on the floor there, because I told her, but no one else knew.
There they are.
And I
There's
haven't
Zoe.
been on the skate. Hey, how fun? 5 years, and I'm alright. How fun would it be to have a roller skating party where you all want to skate?
Look at Zoe, she's rocking. You just love that. Megan thinks she's pretty grouse, and this is just pure evidence of it. There she goes, look at that. I'm getting dizzy going around. Whoa.
Since I was a kid, I've always done the spin.
Very soon. If you do still have high skates of legs, can you please return the key?
Okay, another thing that you don't know about me is that I really, really love the Paul Smith, he's an English designer, Rainbow Swirl. Now I am wearing a top of Paul Smith and I'm wearing shoes with a little swirl on it. And now I'm going to show you my little collection of Paul Smith Rainbow Swirl things, followed by the funniest story about this top that I'm wearing that I only just got yesterday. It's a very funny, manifestation story of wanting something and happening. Okay, so here we go. This has been over the years, so don't get a shock and go, oh my god. Okay, there's a shirt, there's a lovely skirt, there's a cardigan and a belt, and another sweater with just like a trim of it, a big handbag and a little handbag, and a dress. I love that dress. I always feel quite trim in that dress. And then that skirt, which is kind of like a winter version of the stripe, and then a suede jacket, which I have to admit I haven't really worn very much, the suede jacket, but I love all the other stuff. Oh, and this. For my 40th, one of my girlfriends gave me this and a gorgeous Paul Smith book. So when I actually sold my jewellery into the Paul Smith store in London, I was so excited because he is one of my favourite designers in the whole world. So there's another fact about me. And actually I'm going to take you downstairs and show you my rug in case some of you may not have seen it before, but I bought it in LA. It's fantastic. So there is the rug. Do you remember that when I was in LA and I bought it? I took you all with me to the store. There's my shoes. So this is my art studio. And as I walk through to the laundry, there's my little photo wall there. As I walk through to the laundry, look, this is my old purse. It's gone very faded now, but that was also of the swirl. I would love another one of that, but I just haven't seen it. Also, by the phone in here, Paul Smith does 2 stripes. He also does like, oh, there's a little swirly book, and he also does that stripe. That's the men's version, and that's the girls' version. Can you believe that? Even I didn't realise I had that much of that. Remember the rug that I bought in LA? See that top? I'm at David Jones in the city, and when I was in New York in the Paul Smith store, I said to the guy, I wish Paul Smith would do a beautiful rainbow swirl t-shirt top. So anyway, I come into David Jones today, and I go up to the department and I go, Marlene, where did you get this from? And she said, I've never seen it before. She said it must be new stock, so she went out the back to check. No one has ever heard of this top, or no one has ever seen it, and I found it, and it's my size. Now this is Marlene. Now Marlene, say about that top, because I was just explaining. Where did you say it must have come from?
Darling, the top just came from up on the sky, just flew down right in front of Megan.
Yes, see?
She walked all over it, picked it up and said, "This is it. This is my job. Where have you been hiding it?" I said, "I haven't. I don't know where it came from."
It's too
I
funny,
said,
isn't it?
Summer stock, winter stock? No, we don't know where it came from. So Megan's lucky.
I have
It's the
manifested that top.
last top and the only one.
Isn't that bizarre from a department store? I think that is weird. Everyone's laughing at me because I'm making a YouTube in the middle of the department store. See, look, there's the girls he's throwing on. Point number 3 about me. Did you know that I have collected every edition of the Oprah magazine since it came out? Look at that. The rest of them are upstairs on my bedside table. So yes, point number 3. Okay, and just trying to get this on an angle. Oh, I think I've done it. Did you know that I can play the piano very badly? That is bad, isn't it? I used to be able to play all sorts of stuff, like, you know, I used to play Moonlight Sonata, you know, But can I remember now? No. Instead I fumble around with Turkey in the Straw from when I was like a kid. Do you know the funny thing is, I just have to let my fingers go because it's like, I don't know, 30 years or something like that since I've really played the piano. So I find that if I just sort of let my fingers go and I don't look at the keys or anything, I can actually remember some of the songs, like see, I get to a certain point and then I forget, but it's all in there. You know, I used to be able, I was not too bad. I will not put you through any more. Bye. Did you know that I quite like writing poems for cards and things? Just, you know, handmade cards. For Paul's 40th, I wrote him a poem, and I'll just read you a few verses. I won't put you through it all, but here's some of my little favourite verses. I'll have to put it over here so I can kind of read. I don't know what angle. Anyway, Paul and I, we sort of went on and then we broke up, you know, because we were so young. So there's a, here's a funny verse. "And so you continued your bachelor ways, and I found out about you in so many ways. By befriending your girlfriends, I always knew all about the bad tricks you were putting me through. But finally, Paul, you came to your senses, and this time it was me putting up all the fences. You realised that I was the best girl by far, your wonderful, delightful, shining bright star." Nothing like a bit of, you know, self-compliment there. "On October the 6th, we walked down the aisle. It was 1990 and the footy grand final. For our honeymoon, we went to Turtle in Fiji, the most beautiful place we had ever seen." Hang on, I'll turn a couple of tragic verses. "Then in December of 92, Max came along and smiled at you. Our firstborn baby, it was also new. Sometimes we wondered what to do. In 94, on the 11th of November, our Zoe was born, a day to remember, a boy and a girl. How were we so clever? Our gorgeous family will love forever." "Your friends and family are all proud of you as you've achieved all the goals that you set out to do. You've given me, Paul, such a wonderful life, and I'm proud and I'm happy to say I'm your wife." So that was the last verse. But for his birthday, his 40th birthday, I actually made him a big book. This is a great idea for people to do. And it had all things. I got everybody I could think of who knew him to do like a page, see? So hang on. Ugh. So everyone sent in an A4 page, like, you know, old girlfriends and family friends and teachers and, you know, all different people from work, people from home. And I made him this great big book because I didn't know what to give him, and he loved it. I think it's one of his most favourite presents ever. So there you go, another fact about me. I'm a poet. A poet. Someone's got to say it. No one else is ever going to tell me that. Bye. So did you know any of those things about me? I'm not going to tag anyone extra because if I'm not a big believer in chain mail and, you know, chain letters and all that sort of stuff, I won't inflict it on anyone else, but it was fun doing it. And it was hard to think of 5 things because I've told you all so much and you've shared so much of my life that it was hard. But anyway, I hope I have found 5 new things. Bye, everyone. Have a beautiful week. By the way, I'm coming back tomorrow. I think I might talk about A New Earth because I've got lots to tell you. Bye.